Hello everybody, my name is Gerald. I am a certified TEFL teacher. Welcome to my channel. My topic today is phrasal verbs. A phrasal verb is a phrase consisting of a verb plus a prepositional adverb or both. The meaning is different from that of the meaning of the individual words. Phrasal verbs are very common in everyday language, particularly in informal use. The prepositions or adverbs used are referred to as particles. The particle often changes the meaning of the verb. See the next slide. Let us first look at these three examples. I called the office to let them know I was reporting sick. The race has been called off. The teacher called out the boy's name. In the first example, we use the verb call indicating a telephone call. In the second example, the addition of off to the verb indicates that the race was cancelled. In the last example, adding out indicates that the teacher is saying the boy's name aloud. There are two types of phrasal verb. These are separable and inseparable. Let us look at the previous example. They've called off the race, or they've called the race off. In the case of separable phrasal verbs, the verb and particle can either be together or apart. However, if a personal pronoun is used, the particle and verb must be separate. For example, they've called it off. It has been cancelled. The it, the personal pronoun, is placed between the verb and the preposition. Let us look at some common separable phrasal verbs. I turned the offer down because the buyer didn't want to pay anywhere near my asking price. She put her coat on. They gave the toy back to the boy. I didn't want to take the job on. Some phrasal verbs cannot be separated. These are known as non-separable phrasal verbs. For example, she looked after his dog while he was away. They backed out of the deal because they were unable to raise enough cash. He never got over the loss of his wife. Note, inseparable phrasal verbs are not separated even if a personal pronoun is included. Who looks after him when you are not here? Others may be inseparable simply because there is no object. I always get up at 6 a.m. He never did get over it. The loss of his wife, perhaps. Some phrasal verbs have two particles. These are also inseparable, even if a personal pronoun is included. I always look forward to the summer holidays. Excited anticipation. He came up with a brilliant idea to save money, to think of an idea. The older boys looked down on the newcomers to treat us inferior. Note, the rules that are applied are generalizations, and as in all aspects of learning a language, there are exceptions. For example, the next slide shows a multi-particle phrasal verb which has been separated by an object. He will be really glad to get this course of treatment over with. There are a small number of prepositional phrasal verbs like this, but for now, just concentrate on learning the main rules. There are many phrasal verbs in the English language, making it impractical to remember anything but a few common ones from lists by heart. Instead, try to read as much as possible and watch videos with subtitles. This will make it easier to learn them in context. In other words, learn them as you encounter them. Students may also like to look for a phrasal verbs dictionary for reference. The Oxford series of dictionaries produce one. This concludes this presentation. If you had found this useful, please give it a like. Remember also to follow and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Goodbye.